So, hi Naveen, and thank you for accepting this request to come on and you know, record your journey with us. So, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good enough. Thank you. How about you? How is everything at your end?
Everything at my end is good. So, really happy for your consistent results and effort right from the start, and your hunger to go and achieve it no matter what. That is what I really loved about you. So I felt that your particular experience and journey would help a lot of people. So let's get started. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can start off by telling more about yourself and how you got into trading.
Okay. So actually, I am currently working for a private firm in the corporate sector. Yeah, I started my professional career in 2012 with TCS, and initially I was in Bangalore. And somewhere, in 2015, idea of trading suddenly got struck. Suddenly got struck into my out of nowhere. I don't have any clue why exactly I started it, but like out of nowhere suddenly there is some one good day like okay, why I should not go into trading, why should I not know these things, what exactly is happening over there. And that's where I started over there. Initially I don't even have a plan of trading, like I just met one guy wherein he can explain me what exactly is happening in the trading, what is equity, what is derivatives, all those things. He just explained me on a brief note, and after that I realized to know that he is a agent of a angel broking demat account. And then he started continuously chasing me, sir, why can't you open demat account with us, we will help you in getting consistent results, or we will help you in getting more as than whatever you are earning than your salary currently. So that's where I thought of giving them a try, and they have opened a demat account with me. And unfortunately, they posted my number in some random database where the people from Indore used to continuously call me for the share tips. And at that time, leverages were very high. Like even if we have 1,000 rupees in our account, we can use it to purchase shares around 20,000 like that. We used to have 20x, 30x leverages over there. And they used to continuously call me, you just arrange for 10,000 capital, sir, we will make it 1 lakh or 2 lakh like that. So I just gave them a try, and even I just had over bad experiences over there. There are a couple of ups and downs over there for a period of around 2 to 3 months in 2015. And after that I realized that okay, this is not the way I should go ahead with. And I even stopped trading because at that time I cannot afford to lose any money over there at that point of time. So that's where I stopped there at 2015, and I just went into a fact that okay, this is not my platform to earn a money, and then I stopped it. I just continued with my job over there. Sometime later in 2019, post COVID, there was some heavy financial crisis which I came across. Like I definitely need to have some alternate source of income. I cannot definitely rely only on my salary. My salary is for my monthly expenses which I am taking out my home. But there are other lot expenses, some health issues that came up in my family where I definitely have to get some extra source of income so that I can come out of my financial crisis. And there is no way I can get that extra financial income apart from trading. Even if I do any other things like part-time jobs or something like that, that doesn't give me any consistent results, and that will completely burden me also. So that's where again I thought of again going with trading. And initially, what I did is like I don't even have any idea on what exactly is trading, what is technical analysis, what is price action, what are indicators, what are candlestick patterns. I don't even any idea. I just only into the consideration that okay, option premiums will be very less. Okay, if we have 20 rupees of premium and if lot size is around 500 or 600, for 12,000 rupees we will get, and if it shoots up like 20 rupees or 30 rupees, we will make 18,000 to 20,000. Okay, that's it. That's a good amount for me to earn. That's where I burn up my hands. Initially, I don't even know what exactly is option also. I just used to look into the option lot size. Whichever is the lot size is higher, I just went and buy it up. That's it. If let's say Ashok Leland has a lot size of around 7,500. Okay, so my assumption is like okay, if Ashok Leland premium grows by 1 rupee, then I will make 7,500 rupees. That's where my idea of thought is at that point of time, and I just did it in that way for 2 months. And even in that phase, I even relied on some of the tip providers as well. Some of the tip providers has given me some results, but unfortunately, due to some reasons, they have to shut down the company. and I even don't have any idea how exactly I have to move forward. I mean, with my idea of knowledge, I definitely know if I go ahead with my thoughts, I will definitely burn my hands. So later, the idea came into my mind, and I just gone across some YouTube tutorials. I just went and see what exactly are the factors that we need to take into consideration why we do trade. It's not like only simply buying and selling, but there should be something which we need to learn so that which can make us something an interactive trader. So that's where I just done some of the things through online, and I just got through some of these indicators, all these things. But even I could not able to consolidate all of them into a single point. There are many things in my mind, but I don't know, like I got stuck where exactly or how exactly I have to use them to put it in an interactive way. And then I realized, okay, I just maybe need to take some advice from any expert who can guide me how exactly to do the best way of trading, and who can hold me like through the live trading or live sessions, so that I will definitely, because there is something who is there to teach me what exactly is happening in the trading through a live trading session. That is definitely much more helpful than I myself doing a trade on a blindfolded hands. So that's where I just gone through internet, and I just searched for a couple of people or couple of organizations who is providing this kind of services, like in trading coachings, something like that. And that's where one day I got through Instagram Intraday Expert program, and there was a tutorial video which is around 5 minutes that was made by you. That is something exactly which is related to my complete life journey or complete trading experience, which was there in my 2 to 3 years over there. So that's where after that I just scheduled a meeting invite for that. After that I have a discussion with Karthik. He just put up the things in a very decent way. What exactly is the program? How exactly it will benefit you? All these kind of things were very decently explained to me. And even then, I just still have doubt in that mind. Like I ended up losing so much of money. If I go ahead with this, will I still really benefit? But like with just some doubt in mind, I just gone through this program. I mean, initially when I was coming into the program, I don't have that much confidence that I can learn everything through trading. But okay, even if I learn around 20 to 30%, okay, from the 30% I can make it out throughout my lifetime. Because I got to know that trading is something like a subject only. It is like our engineering or doctors who gets experience or who gets knowledge based on their experience. It's not like within 2 to 3 days I can be a professional trader like that. So slowly, when our journey starts and moves on, we will get some experience based upon the ups and downs, based upon the patterns that we see over the chart. So all these kind of things, it is like one dedicated education only is what I felt like. So that's where I just made my decision to go ahead with this Intraday Expert Elite program. And initially I traded with equities because I was more ready to trade with options, but it took again some time for me to adjust with the equities. And later, slowly, the journey moved on to options, and now I can say it is going fine. I mean, I still have a lot to learn, but I can say there is something that I know out of myself that okay, I can make my trading individually without depending upon anyone.
Right. So how much are you making right now on a consistent basis, on a weekly basis?
Weekly basis, I don't generally trade on non-expiry days. I trade only on expiry days, and I trade with a capital of around 6 lakhs, out of which I'm making around 10 to 12,000 on every expiry. And there are a couple of cases where there are ups and downs as well, but on an average monthly I can say I'm making around 30 to 40,000 only by trading on expiry days. I don't generally trade on non-expiries because at this point of time I still don't have that much confidence to trade on non-expiries, and I don't want to burn my hands with whatever the money that I earned on expiry days. That's where I do only on expiries, and rest of the week I leave it.
Okay. So on a monthly basis, you're able to make around 30 to 40,000 consistently by spending just one day every week.
Yes.
Right. So can you tell me, like, with respect to trading, what was that one thing that you actually think was putting you stuck in that particular situation before joining the program? That was making it very difficult for you. What was that one thing that was keeping you late at night? You were awake late in the night. Like, what was that one thing in trading?
I didn't get that question very clearly. Can you just elaborate?
So So in trading, you were not getting the results that you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think was that element that was missing?
Okay. The element which I can say very clearly is like knowledge only. I don't have any much knowledge before I joined this program. I used to learn some of the things like how exactly options work, and even sometimes when I used to, let us say, for example, there are cases where I used to buy at the money options buying, and even for example, let us say there is TCS which is trading at around 3,000 rupees, and I used to buy 3,000 rupees call option at a premium of around 80 rupees. Okay, so even if I keep on holding it for 1 week to 2 weeks, but even after TCS is going high, like making a movement of around 100 rupees mucher also, I still see my premium is at 81 or 17 and something like that. So I don't understand why exactly even the TCS price is shooting up, why exactly this premium is not moving up. Instead, it is coming down day by day, day by day, day by day. So I never understand that concept like why this premium decay is happening. And later I went through internet and I just observed so that I just got to know there is another concept called Greeks over there. So all of these Greeks also will play a crucial role in option premiums. So that's where I understood why I'm consistently losing money in options. I mean, I don't say that option buying will not make money, but there should be a proper way that we can handle it by making the money, for making the money. So that's where I just understood. Without having any proper knowledge, I just did it myself and purely relying on intraday tips also. I just relied. Intraday tips, I can say 10 to 20% it helped me, but not up to my financial needs. But again, where I can see myself stuck is like my knowledge on trading. I mean, I have hardly 10 to 20% of knowledge. As I'm saying, like, oh, if I say if I buy today or 2 to 3 days, if the price goes up, my premium will goes up like that. But I don't know. There is a concept called time decay. There is a concept called delta, vega, theta, implied volatility. There are lot more things to learn while we do option trading. Just simply like that, we cannot go ahead and buy and we cannot go ahead and sell. We should consider a lot more factors over there, and those are the things which I am not aware of before I joined this program. And even the concept of these spreads, condos, iron price, none of this I was not aware of before, and even I don't know how to properly use margin as well. So when it comes to futures, initially I was in a thought process that if lot size is 250 and the stock price is around 200 or 2000, I definitely need to have a capital of 5 lakhs to trade in futures. But later, after joining this program, by looking into the futures margin, I just got to know okay, there is a concept of called span plus margin, for which we definitely no need to have lot size into the stock price, which there is some particular predefined price for that as well. So within capital of 1.5 or 2 lakhs also, we can even do futures trading. So these kind of things mean there's a lot of things which I learned after joining this program. But completely prior to this program, I can say like my low knowledge on trading only it has made me burnt my hands.
Okay. So now we are very clear that three things are very important for our trading success, right? First thing is our psychology, second thing is our risk management, and the third thing is the technique.
Yeah.
So let's cover like one by one. So with respect to psychology, how has this program been helping you?
Yeah. So when it comes to psychology, I would say like it definitely helped me a lot. Initially, as I say, when I do any trading, I used to completely look at my mobile or completely look at my screen, whether the premium is going up, down, or like that. But later, when it comes to it, when the psychology session, it was clearly explained that we definitely need to give importance to our personal life, not even from trade. So that's why like there were some ways also which were taught over there, like how exactly we can manage our personal life, how exactly we can manage this trading life, professional life, each and everything was set up very clearly over there. Then itself, okay, I realized I changed my way of trading. Like whenever I trade, I don't completely stick into the screen. I mean, as per my risk appetite, I just put my stop loss, I just put my target, and I just leave the market rest to do it. I mean, I don't continuously look into the market except on expiry days. Other days, if I trade, I just put my SL and target depending upon my risk appetite, and I'll just give it to the market or let it do what it does. That is what. So the psychology, when it comes to it, there is a lot more that I change it from my side with respect to my previous way of trading. So there are a lot of things that I learned, like okay, we need to be patient, we can't be that greedy, And those kind of things, there are a lot more things which were done over here. And when it comes to risk management also, before joining this program, I don't even know what exactly risk management is. I simply used to do like, okay, if I used to buy any bank nifty option, I used to wait it, even though if it is going 200 points down or 300 points down, I was still in a hope that okay, it might again shoot up and I will end up in making profit like that. So I don't have proper risk management over there. That's where that made me lose a lot of money over there. But now with the risk management technique that I was taught over here, I mean there is no guarantee that we can make everyday profits in trading. But at least if we are losing money, I am not losing it up to 1 to 2% of my capital. That is, if I am losing 1 to 2% of the capital on any trading day, I'll just leave that particular trading day and I will move for the next day. Not more than that, I won't take any risk. That is completely which I am strictly following at this point of time after joining the intraday program.
Right. So, with respect to techniques, then we already understood that you've learned a lot of things. So, as a platform for knowledge and learning, so what is your view on the Elite program?
Elite program, I can say this will help people a lot. They can get a lot of things to learn, and we have you to guide each and every time. Means you don't get generally, the good thing I saw in you is like you don't generally get frustrated when people even personally message you in WhatsApp. What do we say? Market hours as well. You will politely respond to each and everyone during market hours as well, which generally other mentors won't do. They will be busy in their personal trading life during the market hours, but I don't see that difference over here. Whenever I used to text you, during busy hours of Thursdays also, you will be able to respond to me in a nice manner. That is one good thing. And coming to this platform, I can say this will definitely help people who is going to make some results over here. I cannot say like you will learn everything over in one particular program, because each and every trader or each and every mentor will have their own way of trading. So you might be interested in option selling, some other mentor might be interested in option buying, some other mentor might be interested in stock futures, like that. So they will teach that program as per their consistent results, and they will make the people learn things which is consistently giving that particular mentor good results. So that is where I can say that will definitely help people over here. So they can make some decent profits amount over here, but my only suggestion is like people should not expect huge returns from stock market within a short span of time. They cannot expect like with 1 lakh of capital, I can expect 2 to 3 lakhs on a monthly basis. So that's where that is the motto, that to come into the stock market, they're completely in a wrong track. Even I was there in that motto. I am clearly seeing it. With 1 lakh of capital, okay, I can have 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs, I can become billionaire overnight. I was in that thought before joining this program. And after that, slowly, by seeing these ups and downs and by seeing the things which are currently happening and how exactly it is happening over there, later I realized, okay, this is not the way. So we should set up some ROI on our capital. Currently, I set up like 10 to 15% on my capital on a monthly basis, which I am consistently achieving it without taking any additional pressure on myself. But if I keep like 50 to 60% ROI on a monthly basis, then that will definitely blow out my capital. Because when we have such expectation, we definitely need to take a lot of risk as well over there. And we definitely, 90% of the case, we end up in losing capital instead of gaining. So that is one thing which I was taught over here, like with respect to earnings perspective, we cannot be that much greedy. Hardly, we should set up some minimal expectations which will make our life easy instead of taking a lot of pressure.
Correct. So there was that shift in mindset that actually helped you determine what exactly you have to expect from the market.
Yes. If there is something which I'm investing 1 rupee and I expect 2 to 3 rupees, that is something like more than 200%, which is not at all possible even if you go anywhere. 100% or 200% return within a month is not at all possible if you go anywhere. Even if you consider any other business as well. Forget about trading. If any other business as well, 100% to 200% return is not at all possible in anywhere. And if that is something, if any people are trying to let you know that, okay, we will give you this result by providing it, and I can definitely say that is a fake commitment and fake promise. If they are able to give that much of return, they themselves will do trading, right? Why should they rely on our money for the business?
Right.
So that is what my understanding is after joining this program.
Right. So, when it comes to you going through the entire program and everything, so what were the obstacles that you felt can be improved inside the program?
Obstacles, yeah. So initially, what the main mistake which I made is like without practicing, I just gone through complete modules from module 1 to module 6 till options, and I straight away started doing options only. And then later I just asked you, then you suggested, okay, this is not the way you should look into the program. Firstly, you start with equity to get some consistent results so that your mind will get habituated to that flow of the market, be it one quantity, be it 20 quantity, or be it 50 quantity, get some consistent results over there. So that's where I started again trading with equity for around 2 to 3 weeks. I just shared that track sheet with you. And later, even you also said that, okay, since you are looking at your consistent results, you can just go into options trading like that. And after that, I just saw options over there, and I felt like there is some sort of minimal basic knowledge that was taught over there in the intraday portal. So that's where I asked you, like, okay, Pranav, this is something like which we can get it through online. Is there any other techniques that you have on your personal in options which can make us get more money? Then you told that, okay, there are some things, and there will be some personal sessions also which I will be taking to you on a basis like whenever we have 2 to 3 people who come across options, I will be taking some personal sessions to them, and I can explain them the things in a personal way. So, to my understanding, what I feel is like, whenever people join any program, they will expect each and everything that the mentor is teaching in the portal itself. And sometimes people even don't know. So, since I asked you, I got to know that, okay, there are some things which I've been even taught in personal as well. So some people don't know that, they will don't ask you, and they will simply stick to that which is taught in the portal only. So that's where that is one my suggestion which I just wanted to add is like, whatever the things that you have, even if you want to teach personally also, that is for good thought only. You are saying that when I teach personally, people will get the things in a better way. But my idea is like you can just add even those things also in the portal, and later if people does not getting anything out of
Then we
it,
can do it personally.
then they can come to you, then they will do it personally, and that way people even doesn't get stuck to come back to you, okay, Pranav, like what exactly is this portal, like that something. So they
Hmm.
don't get in a stuck way. Sometimes people might be in a confused way, like, oh, is this the one which is there in options? There is nothing else in options. Then, like, since I asked you, I got to know. Some people might not ask you, okay, since this is there in the portal, this might be only the course that is available, so we need to
Right.
stick to this only. So that is one suggestion from my side. And
Definitely.
even if after that they are not getting that, then you can just help out. Anyways, that help is always there for the people who are there in the community. So that is one suggestion from my side with respect to the program.
Okay. So apart from that, with respect to your learnings, what more do you think can make this program better, or is there anything else with respect to finances that can actually help you with your personal finance or money management? Any questions in that aspect that we can cover here? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I have one part over here. So since our intraday course is mainly concentrated on option sellings, right? So people I agree option selling has a much more benefits than option buying. But if there is a way where you can teach up the people even with option buyings as well, that will help people a lot, because there will be people who cannot take around that much use capital, because option selling requires use capital. So even if we have techniques with respect to option buying, where with 80,000 or 90,000 of capital, people can even to trade. That will even benefit the people. This program will even benefit the people with having lower capital and even higher capital as well. So people with lower capital, they can go to option buying. People with higher capital, they can take that risk and they can go to option selling. So that's absolutely completely up to them in that case. So if we have both different ways of buying and selling, then it will definitely help the people in the group. So as of now, I can say buying techniques are there, but there are very minimal than selling. So
Selling.
that would be better. So if there are, so even you are saying that you are working on it, on some strategies where that will help in option buying. I am not sure at this point to what extent that analysis or that development has been done.
Yeah.
So,
Ultimately, when it comes down to creating a new strategy or
yeah.
having a technique that gives us consistent results, probability of profit is very, very important.
Yeah, you
And
need
by default, option buying has like a very low probability of profit, because of which it becomes really challenging. And if, in my opinion, if people don't have the capital to trade in option selling, they should actually not get into this market right now. They should figure out different ways to earn the money, so that, coming to that slab where they can actually start option selling. And once they are confident about it, just like you arrange the capital from nowhere. When you joined the program, you were really struggling, but once you saw the confidence, I don't know from where you got the capital. So that's also a big question. So how did you manage to actually, arrange the capital? What was your way of doing it?
I told you, I just took a loan for that.
Oh, you're doing it on a loan. So, right. So that's a big step. So you will do that only when you have real good confidence in getting results.
That's right. Initially, in 1 month, I didn't get that dare to take that huge amount. And after that, when I see that confidence, like, okay, by selling, there is much more benefit instead of buying, then I just made that step forward and I just took that risk. See, without taking risk, if we simply keep sitting idle, we don't make anything. Only if we take risk, either if we move forward or if we move backward, there will be some learning over there which will teach us something in every other aspect, and which will make us like something which we learn new things on a daily basis. Okay. Without doing anything, by simply sitting idle, we can't make anything, we can't learn anything as well. Right. So that's where I just took that risk.
Right. So you definitely did a lot of analysis before taking that loan, right? So what were the different aspects that you considered before taking a loan for trading?
Before taking that, my first thing is like whatever is there, which is very clear in my mind, I just need to, whatever it is, I just need to get that money from the market, which I have to pay as an EM. That is my first criteria. So that confidence I have that, okay, if I get this loan, I can definitely make this EMI from the market, so that I can clear it off without getting any additional burden on myself. So that is one main thing which made me think a lot. So whether I can make it, whether I cannot make it because if I cannot make it, again I just need to pay the TMA from this capital only. So that is one big concern. But like I got some confidence over there. Okay, since I'm saying like I'm making around 30 to 40,000, there are a couple of other commitments which we discussed it personally. So those commitments, as of now, I'm able to manage 50% of my commitments, and the rest 50% I still need to see how I can manage it. But before taking that thing, I was really struggling a lot whether I need to go ahead with this, whether I do not need to go ahead with this. What if I don't make money from this market, and whether this will become a burden to me? So all these kind of multiple questions were striking in my mind, which made me have sleepless nights. And even if I think for 1 week or 2 weeks, that will be still thinking only. Without taking anything or without moving forward, I cannot do anything. So that's where whatever happened is happened. I just wanted to take that initiate over there, and I just moved forward. Now that's fine. I'm able to manage that financial risk. My financial dependencies with 50%, and the rest 50% I just need to still manage. But as of now, I can say before I joined this program, that burden is 100% on me. Now I can say that is 40 to 50%, which gave me some peace of mind.
Some confidence that you can make it.
Yes. So even I can say at this point of time, if I get any additional offers also with respect to that, I will definitely take it. Only on expiry days, not on non-expiry days. Non-expiry days, I don't think so I can go ahead because there are some office challenges that are currently there. Even I don't get to be habituated to that. Only reason is like currently work from home is going on. We can do it even on non-expiry days. But when it comes to offices starting, we cannot spend this much of amount of time what we used to spend when we're doing it on work from home. So that's where I'm just manipulating myself to not getting into the non-expiry days trading, so that I can be best. I can make up that office hours best useful. Because once office starts, then there will be that thinking coming into mind. Okay, previously I used to make money on non-expiry days. Now I am not able to make it due to office. These kind of things will come into mind. So just I don't want to get into those kind of things. That's where I'm avoiding non-expiry days trading.
Right.
Even though if it makes money, ultimately means this is actually my secondary source. My primary source will be my job only. I need to concentrate more over there than here.
Correct.
And that should not spoil my mindset over there.
Correct.
That's where I'm not doing the non-experienced trading.
So minimum time and maximum results.
Yes.
So what is it that one thing that you would recommend for people in our community and in general for people who have to make a decision of join the program or of getting into trading? What would be that suggestions, or you have certain points that you would like to tell them?
My first suggestion would be since I am from the client perspective, I can generally say most of the people, when they want to choose trading or they want to come into trading, they come into trading only because of earning perspective only. So they want to earn more and they want to get financially free as early as possible. That is something which is a wrong perception, which I personally faced myself, and after joining this, I got to know that okay, people cannot become billionaire overnight. So that is one thing. If you want to join any, not only intraday expert or anything, if you want to join or any trading learning platform you join, and if you want to choose trading as a platform, don't expect returns in that huge way. Just expect returns as per their capital or as per their risk appetite. That's it. Don't expect to be billionaire overnight and come into the trading. That will definitely kill your mindset towards trading, and it will give you bad impression on the market as well. Okay, people out there are making so much of money, because there will be some people who will be posting, I make around 2 lakhs of capital, I make around 3 lakhs on every single day. But the ultimate thing is they don't post their capital over there. So these people who look into those results, they will simply see, okay, he might be earning with 10,000 or 20,000 or 30,000, but he might be trading with 1 crore or 2 crore or 3 crore. So those capital things they don't post. They will only share only profits, whatever they get, and these people will simply get into the trap that okay, I can get this money, and after joining that program, they will realize, so with my capital, this is not possible. So that is one thing I will let the people to know, that whenever you come into trading, don't come into trading with that huge expectations. Come into the trading with just minimal expectations, what you have, with 10 to 15% trade return on investment. That is much more better figure when it comes to monthly basis. Anything more than that, it will definitely keep you also in pressure, and it will definitely kill your impression on the market. That is one thing, and you will end up in journey with trading within a short span of time.
Right.
You can't survive for a longer time.
Okay. So what would be that one suggestion for you for the community members inside the program?
Community members inside the program, they are doing well. I don't have any suggestions for them, since you are there over there. They will get the best suggestions from you only rather than. But I can say there will be, whenever they trade, there will be situations like they will get profits and they will get losses. Sometimes even I face losses, and when I personally think you said losses are part of the game, just be accept it and get for a bigger go through or bigger break. So that is the only thing I can tell them. Generally on expiry days, sometimes people trade with a concept of mind that okay, on expiry we definitely will make money. But there are cases where we definitely lose money also on expiries if you don't play it properly. So even if you lose money on anything when you are expecting profit on any particular day, on any particular trade, and if you are losing money on that particular thing, don't get yourself down. You just be motivated for the next particular trading sessions, because market will open daily. You can earn profits and losses each and every day. My advice to the people is don't get yourself down anytime when you see any losses over there, because it is not possible for anyone, even any world fresh trader also will have to face some losses on each and every day on a monthly basis or on a daily basis, because there is no one who can gain 100% probability of profit in trading. There is no one in this world.
Correct.
Whenever losses are part of the game, we accept it, be it 1,000 rupees, be it we had that one particular bad day where we had very huge losses also in Thursday. So don't get down by that particular point, and after that we gave a huge breakthrough as well till now, and after that we have achieved more than that. So those kind of things will happen. Don't get yourself down when you see any losses over there in the trading, and don't get your mindset disturbed when you see that red figure in your trading account. Your trading account will not always be green. If that is the green, there is no point in joining Intraday, or there is no point in joining any other things. Ups and downs are part of the game. We have to accept it and we have to move on.
Right. So, from your perspective, before you actually got into the program, I would like to know one thing. So, what is that one thing, or what is your perspective of the Intraday Expert as a company? Uh, did it feel genuine, or like what was that thought process before you had a call with Karthik?
Yeah, I felt like it was genuine because the thing is like the 5 minute video that has made me think a lot, because there are many market promoters over there. They used to share a lot of testimonials over there, that they used to say a lot of videos which definitely seems to be promoted, because even if a normal layman, if they look at the testimonials in YouTube or something like that, they definitely seems to be promoted, because ultimately if they are paying that much amount of over there in YouTube ads or something like that, they will definitely charge huge amount of things over there. That is one thing. And one more thing which we can definitely say is like we don't get this continuous support from there. The main thing which made me to Intraday Expert is like lifelong support. Any other trading coachings or trading institutes, if we join, we hardly get support either for 6 months, or we hardly get support for either 1 year. After that, they will leave it everything up to you. And once I had that particular work and particular, okay, you will be part of the community throughout your life, and you will have that mental support throughout your life, which is a lifetime support. So whenever I feel like stuck, because when it comes to working professionals, it will be tough to them to trade every single day. It will be tough for them to trade every year like that, because each and every time their work life changes. Since the time is permitting me currently, I can be able to trade on Thursday. But if time doesn't permit me, or if my work doesn't permit me, I cannot do that. Or maybe after 2 years down the line, again if my time permits me, but still with these 2 years, I might lose some knowledge on trading over there. Again, still I can say after the 2 years, I can definitely come back to you and you will be able to help me out over there, which is a support which we don't get anywhere in this particular stream, anywhere outside the world. So that is one thing I can say. Lifetime support is what I can get. Is one thing made me to definitely look into this program. And also that 5 minute video, that video which you made, that is completely, I mean, not even for myself, that like mostly anyone who wants to start their career in trading, they will definitely have gone through those hurdles, and you have put the effort in a very decent way, and in a way that each and every individual will get connected to that, and they will give their think, okay, whether I can take this move or not. First of all, they will get that think over there, and then after getting touch with Karthik, that made me much more clarity over there. First, only that I am saying, the only reason which made me to go through with this is like lifetime support and community support, which we don't get anywhere outside this market. Right. Community support we might be getting, we might not be getting, that is for okay, but lifetime support I can definitely say anyway, whichever the trading learning center you go, you don't get that lifetime support anywhere.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Naveen, so thank you so much for having this session and sharing all your and recording your journey and your experience with us. So really happy for you. So again, if you have any questions, any doubts at any point of time, please feel free to contact back and I'll be here for you. So really happy for you, man. Like the way you started off initially, how much you were struggling with your mental capacity was like totally gone. You're frustrated. Now I can see like a really calm, happy, peaceful, you know what to expect, what is going to come in the next future. So really happy to see that kind of transformation. And that is what I try to plan to do with every single person who comes into the program. And if you see in our country, the financial literacy is very, very low. It's more than 76% of the population is not aware of this. Not just intraday, on the long-term perspective, it's about, understanding personal finance, managing our money and all of that. So moving forward, I would be, doing another version of this program, which you all will be getting access to for sure. So for that version, I'll definitely add the different things into the program. So apart from intraday, so like I was asking, so is there anything with respect to personal finance that you would like me to add in the program, or is it not necessary? what do you think is a necessity that can be added into the program that can actually give you some results, or you have any questions that is still not answered?
At this point of time, I don't think so. Personal finance, my idea of thought is completely different, because there might be different people who have different thoughts in their mind. So to me, it looks like, because considering my financial situation, I don't need any support with respect to personal finance. This is because I'm currently in a deeper depth now. So there will be people who have some lot of savings over there, and they might be looking for some help over there, or they might be looking for some portfolio management, something like that.
Right.
So if portfolio management is something that you can take into, that will, I feel so, that will make your organization move much more further, because there will be people who will not be able to afford time in trading, and they are completely looking for portfolio management services.
Right.
So that is something which is currently growing up in these days, and I feel so portfolio management will make you some help in future, apart from personal finance. That is what my thinking is like. There will be different people with different perspectives. So to my expectation, I feel so portfolio, apart from personal finance, portfolio management, if you can make it up, that will make you helpful. I feel so.
Right. Okay. So fine. Thank you for that input. I'll definitely consider that and see what I can do. Definitely, it requires a SEBI license to do that.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll get it, and then probably. So thank you so much, Naveen. So if you have any final words that you would like to share, then you can go ahead.
Final words, I just wish all the members who joins Intraday Expert, I will expect them a better trading career. That's it. I don't want their trading career to be stuck in between just because of any personal factors. Even if there are cases where they have to halt it, they can again resume it, and they can continue their life as a professional trader. That is what my wish for them, for everyone who joins this program.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much once again, and have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
All the best for your future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.